The first activity is for preschool or beginning kindergarten level students. I will demonstrate rhyme matching for the first activity. This activity is important because it requires students to identify the final sound in a word and find its match. This activity helps with phonological sensitivity. As the course text states on page 66, rhyming activities, for example, may stimulate phonological sensitivity, but are not sufficient for teaching phoneme awareness. This means that through rhyming, we view units of speech as larger than individual phonemes. In addition, phonological skills develop in a predictable progression. This concept is important as it provides the basis for sequencing teaching tasks from easy to more difficult. Rhyming is third within the rank of difficulty and can benefit any up-and-coming reader as it is an essential skill in the stepping stone of reading. But a student who is especially struggling to identify final blends would benefit from intentional rhyming practice as well.
So this picture here is of our rhyming robot. He needs to find a match for each of his favorite words. Because he is a rhyming robot, he needs to find matching rhyming words to his favorite words. If words rhyme, that means that the words have the same sound at the end. So where are the same sounds at?
The end.
The end, right? So I will show you an example. If I say that one of our robot's favorite words is talk, t-alk, I know that I need to listen for that k ending because that is the final sound in the word. So in a list of words of went, land, and walk, I can see that walk has the k ending. So let's do one together. So if my robot's favorite word is ship, sh-ip, what sound am I looking for at the end?
P.
Right, P, or the p sound. So in a list of bug, whip, and man, which word matches the p ending?
Whip.
Whip, good, memory too. Now you're gonna do one on your own. If my robot's favorite word is coat, I am looking for what sound in my rhyming word?
T.
T, right, or the t sound. So in a list of boat, thing, and should, which word matches my robot's favorite word?
Boat.
Boat, right, because it has that t ending sound.
The second activity is for first grade and older students. I will demonstrate initial and final sound substitution. This activity is important because it requires students with direct opportunities to identify, think about, and mentally manipulate the building blocks of language. As the text states on page 66, activities that teach phonological awareness cultivate a student's ability to think about the internal details of speech at the level of the individual phoneme. Through the activity, students are able to manipulate and substitute individual phonemes within words. This not only enables students to learn to segment and blend more efficiently to read, but also develops their spelling skills as well. Students are given opportunities to see spelling patterns as well as see how words can change in meaning and pronunciation by making one sound substitution through this activity. All students need to be exposed to sound substitution as it is a vital skill when considering learning how to spell, but this activity would be especially useful for students that struggle to hear differences in sounds and identify phonemes within words. This activity allows students with opportunities to break down words into sounds, but identify and change them one sound at a time, making it a much more simplified and manageable task.
The next activity we will complete is called initial and final sound substitution. This occurs when beginning and ending sounds are switched to create new words. It is so fun to see how words and their meanings can change so much just by changing one sound. So I will show you an example of what happens when we substitute or change the beginning sound of a word. So we'll look at both beginning and final, but we're going to start with the beginning. So if I change the beginning sound b in ball to f, I will have the new word fall. Let's change the beginning sound of that word again together. If I change the f in fall to t, then what new word do I have?
Tall.
Tall, right? So now I'll have you show me how it's done. If I change k in can to f, then what new word do I have?
Fan.
So then if I change f in fan to then what new word do I have?
Man.
Man. So we look at final or ending sound substitution. So I'll show you an example. If I change the final sound t in cat to p, what word will I have? I will have the word cap. So let's do one together. What word do we have if we change the final sound n in the word sun to the sound B. We can break the word apart and see that the word changes to, what would it change to?
To be.
Mm-hmm.
Sub.
Sub. Wonderful. Yeah. So now you are on your own.
Oh no.
If I change the D sound in the word bud to S, what new word do you have?
Buzz. I mean, bus.
Bus.